Today, we are reviewing Agent Development Kit, or ADK. It is the newest open-source agent framework from Google. In this video, you will learn how this new framework can increase your productivity when building solutions with AI agents. We will break down what ADK is, test it with a practical example, and review its core functionality. If you are a developer, you will gain agent building skills that most companies are looking for. If you are an architect or a business leader, you will get a clear picture of Agent Development Kit functionality that creates solutions for your customers and increases your revenue. By the end of the video, you will have a deep understanding of ADK and how to apply it in practice. Agent Development Kit was just recently released by Google. It is an open-source framework that makes it much easier to build AI agents and is tightly integrated with Gemini models. If you are new to agents, think of ADK as your toolkit for creating AI assistants that can actually do things in the real world. We can build agents that understand what users want and then take concrete steps to make it happen. The core idea behind ADK is connecting LLM understanding abilities with tools and performing specific tasks. ADK provides a simple way to define agents with specific instructions. Agents go beyond answering questions. They can check information, update systems, and perform real actions. It has a tool system that lets agent take actions and provides session management to keep track of conversations. Let's dive into Agent Development Kit core features. ADK has 3 different agent types depending on agent purpose: LLM agents, workflow agents, and custom agents. LLM agents are the brains of our system. These agents leverage large language models like Gemini, Claude, or Llama to understand natural language, reason through problems, and make dynamic decisions. They are perfect for tasks that require flexibility and intelligence, like answering complex customer questions or conducting some research. LLM agents are able to decide which tools to use based on the current conversation context. Workflow agents act as the orchestrators in our system. Unlike LLM agents, these don't use language models for decision-making. They follow predefined patterns to control how other agents execute. ADK gives us 3 workflow agent types: sequential agents that run sub-agents one after another, loop agents that repeatedly execute tasks until a condition is met, and parallel agents that run multiple sub-agents at the same time. These workflow agents give us predictable, reliable execution patterns without needing to prompt an LLM for every step. Custom agents are the specialists in our system. By extending the base agent type directly, we can create agents with unique logic for specific needs. These are perfect when we need to integrate with external systems or implement specialized processes that don't fit the standard patterns. For agents to have meaningful conversations, they need to remember what's happening across multiple interactions. The session object acts as a container for each unique conversation thread. It stores identification details, the complete history of interactions, and the current state as the key value store. It also tracks activity information. This makes sure that our agent always has the right context. Managing these sessions is the job of the session service, which handles the entire lifecycle from creation to deletion. Within each session, the state property serves as the agent's short-term memory. It's a simple but powerful key value store that persists throughout a conversation. It allows agents to remember important details like user preferences or current step in a multi-step process. Session state handles short-term memory, but ADK also provides a solution for long-term knowledge through its memory system. The memory service acts like a searchable archive of past conversations and knowledge, and it has two main functions: ingesting information from completed sessions and searching that knowledge when needed. In addition to memory, ADK has a context system, which bundles all the information that agent needs during operations. Different context types serve different scenarios. Invocation context provides comprehensive access to everything in the current invocation. Read-only context provides a safe read-only view, and callback context enables state modifications during lifecycle events. There is also tool context that gives tools access to services and state. This flexible context system ensures that each component has exactly the information it needs and when it needs it. As application grows more complex, ADK provides multi-agent capabilities. The foundation is the agent hierarchy. It organizes agents into parent-child relationships. This helps with sophisticated compositions where parent agents can manage and coordinate their sub-agents. ADK enforces a single parent rule to maintain clear lines of responsibility. Agents communicate through three main mechanisms: shared session state, where all agents access the same state dictionary; LLM-driven delegation, where one agent can transfer control to another; and explicit invocation, where agents can directly call other agents as tools. ADK supports several common multi-agent patterns. Coordinator-dispatcher pattern uses a central agent to delegate tasks to specialists. Sequential pipeline chains agents together, with each performing a specific step. Parallel processing allows multiple agents to work simultaneously on different aspects of a task. There is also hierarchical task decomposition that breaks complex problems into manageable subtasks. Let's look at a real example to see ADK in action. Google provides several sample agents in its ADK samples repository, and we'll focus on the customer service example. It's a very common business scenario that is relevant to almost any organization. This example shows how to build a customer service agent for a gardening retailer. Once you understand the concept in one example, you will be able to easily transform it to work in any business domain. The customer service agent helps customers find products, check availability, manage orders, and schedule appointment services. To understand how it works, we need to look at the definition of the agent, its prompts, the tools it uses, and the entities that it operates. The agent itself is designed in the agent.py file. Looking at the code, we can see the agent is assigned the model it will use, its global instructions, its general instructions, the name, and the list of tools. This agent has tools for sending links to customers, approving discounts, checking with managers for approval, updating customer information, checking or modifying shopping carts, getting product recommendations, checking product availability, scheduling services, and sending planned care instructions. The next important file is config.py, which handles all the configuration settings. This is where we specify which model to use. In this case, it uses Gemini 2.0 Flash. We also set the agent's name and other settings here. The prompts.py file contains the instructions that tell the agent how to behave. This is important because it shapes the agent personality and capabilities. Global instructions ensure the agent is aware of who the customer is. The agent can access customer profile to personalize the experience and also remembers past purchases and preferences. The regular instructions tell the agent It's a project pro, a garden retail assistant that should be friendly and helpful. It outlines specific capabilities like greeting customers by name, helping identify plants, providing care instructions. When a customer asks a question, the agent processes it through Gemini, decides which tools it needs to use, and then provides a helpful response. Now we are ready to run this app in practice. Before you run the project, make sure to run pip install google-adk. This adds Agent Development Kit into your system. Now let's navigate to the terminal. Make sure you're in the root directory for the customer service project. We are going to execute the poetry install command to install the dependencies and environment activate command to activate the environment. Before we run the app, we need to make sure we check the .env file and put the right API keys and project name there. It's already configured for me, and you can do it in the Google Cloud Console if you need to. The next step is to run the agent using the ADK run customer service command. It brings us to the chat interface and asks us for input. So we are going to write hello and test it. Let's ask it for help with a specific goal. It gives us a response and recognizes that we are an existing customer and have a history of purchases by looking at the customer profile. It asks us a clarifying question that may affect its recommendation. So we will answer that question. Now it asks if it should add the product to our cart. Because we've seen that there was a discount tool, let's try asking for a discount and see how it responds. It offers us a 10% discount for the next purchase. So let's accept it. Now we will ask it to add the product to the cart. This gives us an idea of the interaction flow and the actions that the agent can perform. We've seen one of the options for interacting with the agent through the CLI. There is another convenient tool that I want to show you. We can run ADK Web to launch a web interface for working with our AI agents. When it opens in our browser, we can select an agent from a drop-down. The screen is split into two parts, the chat interface and the meta screen where we can see events, state, and other data. Let's start a conversation with the agent. We will ask it a different question this time. Again, it asks us for a clarification. We will clarify and wait for the answer. It came back to us with a specific product recommendation. We also see the tool that the agent used to get recommendations. When we click on the tool, the UI shows us a diagram. If we open the State tab, it also provides information about the current customer that the agent has. Let's ask for a discount again. This time it gives us a 10% discount on the product itself. It calls a tool to approve the discount, and the diagram now shows the approved discount tool highlighted. To finish up the order, we will ask the agent to add product to our cart, and the agent calls the Modify Cart tool to make changes. The biggest strength that I see with ADK is its simplicity. Compared to other frameworks, it's much easier to get started and build something useful quickly. I also like how ADK handles tools. It makes it easy to define new capabilities, and the agent is good at figuring out when to use them. It works well with other Google services, and documentation has been pretty clear and helpful. In the future, I expect ADK to grow quickly as more developers find it and Google continues to improve the framework. Now you've learned about the newest open source agent framework, Agent Development Kit, and gained new knowledge about building agent systems that are needed by most companies. To summarize, ADK gives us a comprehensive set of features for building sophisticated AI agent systems. It has 3 core agent types: flexible session management, long-term memory, and contextual awareness. It supports hierarchical and multi-agent patterns, and all of this is essential for building a customer service solution, a research assistant, or any other complex workflow automation system. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.
Your reality has changed. You're stuck in your career. You're either using AI or being used. Do you still believe success is guaranteed? You feel it's time to wake up. Old strategies don't work anymore. Welcome to the real world. It will never be the same again. You need to fight for your future. Learn to spot truth from lies. I will help you. Together, we will win.